Several times this week, I had flirted with the idea that these housemates could possibly lose their wager. And if they lost their wager, probably it might, redeem us of how boring and dragging this week has been. Yeah. Now, it wasn't like I wanted them to lose their wager. No, I did not want them to lose their wager. But it looked like they could lose their wager because of the non-participation of Chinwe, especially. And one thing we know about Big Brother's house is sometimes the tardiness of one particular housemate could lead to the general loss of the whole house. Yeah. So that was my fear. And that was what warranted my flirting with that idea that they could lose their wager. And as much as I really wanted them to win their wager, which they did, thankfully, a devious part of my mind wanted them to lose that wager because I wanted some action. I wanted them to go crazy this week, because this week has been pretty much dragging. They've been suffocating us with too much shipping content and I was bored. So I wanted something different. I wanted something out of the box. I wanted an altercation to happen between Chinwe and the Nelita pair because, of course, Nelly is part of that pair. Nelly is one of the heads of house, yes. But well, thankfully, they won their wager, and this is me extending a massive congratulations to all the housemates on winning their wager this week. Indeed, they did great. They really tried, and somehow they exceeded my expectations because even watching their rehearsals, sometimes I lose hope, and I would be like, oh my God, is this what they're going to present? Like, it looks shabby, it looks chaotic, but there's something about these housemates, going into the arena, mounting that stage and doing their thing. It seems like another version of them comes out and their talent really shines through. And I was really proud of all of them. And so on this video, there's going to be a few honorable mentions, yes, about certain housemates that really pulled their weight, certain housemates that really brought their best foot forward, to ensure that they gave a fantastic performance last night. And aside that, I will be sharing the details of the punishments that Big Brother meted out on the house yesterday. Yes, the housemates finally received their punishment that was promised to them since last week Friday. Yeah, Biggie did not give them that punishment the entire week, not until yesterday, Friday. So we're going to discuss all of these on this video. And I would love to hear your thoughts about the wager presentation in the comment section below. Let me know your favorite parts of the presentation. Let me know housemates that thrilled you the most. And let me know your sentiment about the way the so-called judges judged, because those ones were really annoying. I'm going to share my thoughts about those ones as well. All right. And you're all welcome to my channel. My name is Bbnaija. This is Frankly Speaking with Bbnaija, and I am the girl with the tea. Quick reminder, guys, today by 3 p.m. WAT, we're going to be converging here for our Saturday YouTube live conversation, our community gathering. I look forward to meeting all of you because there's a lot to unpack, there's a lot to analyze, and I cannot wait to engage your mind. So please make sure you come through. I am reserving a spot for you live, all right? And yeah, if you are yet to subscribe, guys, please subscribe. Also, like this video. Please like this video. It's an indication for me that you enjoy my content. So please like this video. It is for free, oh. It's for free. You're not paying to like this video. So please like this video. For once, I would love to see the number of likes equate to the number of views on this video. That's a challenge for us. So let's go get it, all right? Now, all of that said, we move into the details of this video. Earlier this week, I had shared the details of the theme of the week, which is vibes on vibes, and the instructions that was briefed to the housemates about what was required of them for their wager task presentation this week. And it was all about a dance competition. Yes, there was going to be a dance battle, between two teams in the house. And guys, this one was quite exciting because I think for the first time, it was in this task that the radicals really shined through. Yes, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we know that they are professional dancers. We know that they are the gym bros. We know that, they love contemporary dance, and whatnot. But aside during the Saturday night parties or maybe once in a while around the house, we've never really seen them in their element. Yes, and so courtesy of this wager task, we got to see that side of them. We got to see how passionate they were. And also the 1AX Handy pair, ladies and gentlemen, let's not put them aside. You know, remember they are DJs and they also choreograph during their performances, yes. And so they brought that energy as well. And kudos to all the other housemates that equally, you know, showcased their skills and their dancing. Oh, there was also Sooj, ladies and gentlemen. There was also Sooj. That guy is such a talented dancer. You would think that he dances professionally. Yes, he also came through with his moves. In fact, aside these people I've mentioned, all the other housemates too, especially those ones that are not really great at choreography, their willingness to learn, you know, the consistency, the energy with which they invested into really learning the dance moves, learning the routine, and giving the perfect, okay, maybe not perfect, but an excellent execution during the presentation last night. Ladies and gentlemen, it is worthy of mentioning. Yes, so once again, I give them their flowers. They were fantastic. They were really fantastic. Although, personally, it is of my view that the Team Black, that's the Dynamite, they actually did better. I mean, they were better than the Firecrackers because of their coordination. Their coordination was on point. Their choreography was excellent. They had teamwork. They were more organized, and you know, they were orderly. They were orderly. They were not as chaotic as the Firecrackers. And so I do not understand why the judges ruled in favor of the Firecrackers, because it did not make sense to me. And I'm glad that Big Brother mentioned it, that their judgment was not constructive enough. Yes, because that was what it was. It seemed like they decided to give the win to the Firecrackers because almost all the judges had their girlfriends in the, what's it called, in the Firecrackers team. Yes, but overall, because it was a friendly match, a friendly dance battle, it was beautiful, and I was amazed at how much they were able to achieve with their choreography in such a little period of time. Because remember, as they are rehearsing, Big Brother was bombarding them with sponsor tasks, and so from time to time they would need to abandon their rehearsals to go attend to sponsor tasks that normally takes almost the whole day, sometimes leads into the night. And even after the sponsor task, you still see that they go back to their rehearsals. So massive accolades to these housemates. They really put their best foot forward this time around. Still from the dance battle, worthy of mentioning are the two amazing designers of the week, Cassia and Victoria. Ladies and gentlemen, it was almost unbelievable that they designed and, you know, put together the skirts, the pieces that the ladies wore. That's the skirts. That was so beautiful. That was so creative. The fact that they were able to achieve such in such a short period of time, ladies and gentlemen, I was blown away. And I'm glad that Big Brother also gave them their flowers for that. That was really fantastic, to show you that Victoria, the quiet Victoria, is that talented, guys. Now, Victoria is making me happy this week. She's been coming out of her shell. In fact, she's completely out of her shell now, and she is delivering, and I am loving her for it. Now, before the dance battle, there was the first, you know, part of the presentation, which was the impersonation game, where each of the housemates took on the personalities of their fellow housemates, and then they mimicked how they would behave, their mannerisms, how they would speak. You know, they mimicked them on the stage. And ladies and gentlemen, it was funny, but some were very hilarious. I was literally laughing like crazy. Kelly Ray was very hilarious. Oh my God, he was hilarious. Chizoba, oh my God, she got Chinwe's impersonation spot on. Although I was expecting her to give us a bit of baby, 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 baby. I mean, for me, that would have been the icing on the cake, but she really tried. She really did great. There was also Sooj. Oh my goodness. Sooj that impersonated Zion. The way he mimicked Zion, it was spot on. And Biggie was right to say that Chinwe might possibly mistake Sooj for Zion. Because guys, I have always noticed the striking similarities in their mannerisms, in the way they walk, in the way they carry themselves, in the way they even speak, in the way they even dance. Yes, they carry so much similarities, ladies and gentlemen. So I wasn't surprised that Sooj was able to pull it off, and that was to the T. That was perfection. Yes, that was perfection. Who else really wowed me? Shaun. Oh my God. You see, when we call Shaun the third member of that twin ship, right? And we call it a triplet, we weren't wrong, because it seemed as though Shaun had completely mastered the mannerisms of Wani. Yeah, because that is exactly how Wani behaves. The way, guys, oh my God, it was just so ridiculously hilarious. And it was weird because the guy actually got it right. And then the whole Chihuahua backing thingy, Biggie was right to say that Shaun could just automatically become the third Chihuahua in that group. Yes, so that was really hilarious. Who else? Who else, guys? At this point, I can't really remember. Although I also sensed that some of these housemates, they lack a sense of humor. Because some of them that was, mimicked, it looked like they were not actually happy about the way they were mimicked. Anita, for one, the look on her face, it was meh. And then there were quite a number of other people too. But overall, the housemates put up a great show. Yeah, it was entertaining, because if it is entertainment we're looking for, they actually entertained us. It was beautiful. And can we give OC his flowers for the way he anchored that first part of the presentation? That was very creative. I loved it. I loved the way he kept on saying, oh, where is OZ? Oh, where is Anita? Oh, where is this person and that person? And then the impersonator will come out and do the act. Yeah, so I really loved the way he did it. It was very, very refreshing and also very entertaining. Yes, but overall, ladies and gentlemen, I've given the flowers to those that it's due to, but I would also love to hear from you. Which of the housemates did you think wowed you the most, and what did you think about the way the so-called judges judged the dance battle? Let me know in the comment section below as we quickly move on to the punishments that Big Brother has meted out to the housemates. I had mentioned before that Biggie had promised the housemates a punishment. That was last week Friday, after they were done with their wager presentation, which led to the loss of that wager. Yes, Big Brother was really mad at the housemates because last week was the peak of their tardiness. Yes, although I still don't understand why Biggie is only focused on the microphone infringement when there's been multiple other infringements in the house, multiple orders. I don't know, but I don't want to dwell too much on it, so it doesn't seem like I am breathing fire on Big Brother's neck this season, but I will keep on mentioning it from time to time. But now with regards to the punishment, Biggie had instructed the heads of house to bring up a ballot system where the housemates would pick a paper from the box and whatever is written on that would be their punishment. And so they had gone through that process, and there were 3 different types of punishments, contained in that box. There was picking of beans, or rather counting of beans, and then there was writing your wrongs, where the housemates would write, I will never do it again. They'll write it on paper. Now, if you all recall, Chichi from the Level Up season had done that punishment, and it was so painful. It was so frustrating for her. She was literally crying before she was done. And she did not even complete the entire book. So Big Brother had actually forgiven her. Yes. So that is what that writing your wrongs punishment entails. Then the third punishment was about the animal in you, where the housemate would walk on all 4s. Yeah. Anywhere you're going, you walk on the floor on all 4s with your hands and your knees on the floor. If you're going up the staircase, you do the same thing. Yes. And so far, the housemates have been doing it. Although, I'm going to be frank with all of you, I wished that instead of counting beans, that they counted rice. Because in previous seasons of Big Brother, it's always been counting rice. And that one is more painful than counting beans. Because we know the size of rice, grains of rice. It is more frustrating, more excruciating. And housemates who have undergone that punishment, they always learn a lesson. They become the most humble in Big Brother's house, yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, at the moment, the housemates have started observing their punishment. But if you ask me if I'm satisfied, I will tell you that I am not satisfied. Because as of now, Biggie is yet to really, highlight what type of rules are prohibited in the house. So the housemates have been breaking multiple rules. So I don't understand why microphone infringement and maybe their tardiness are the only rules that Big Brother is heavily focused on this season. Anyways, I would love to hear your thoughts about that in the comment section below as I stop talking here right now. All right, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys soon on another video, and also by 3 p.m. WAT during our community gathering. All right, thanks for watching and have an amazing day. Bye.